Hello there, YouTube. Sorry, gotta close the door. It's another very, lo-fi quality video, because I basically cannot keep my mouth shut about that. Yesterday I went out to see Alien Covenant. And I hated it. Hated the film. So this is basically my quick review / rant about this film. That's some smoking Kentucky Bird in my smallest cup that I have, because it's supposed to be a quick video. People, the majority will be happy with this film. Definitely happier with than with Prometheus, the previous one. I actually like Prometheus better. I'll tell you more. I like Alien vs. Predator more than Alien Covenant. Prometheus was an interesting spin-off, well, convulsed and contorted as it may be. It was an interesting take. Here we have a new Alien film. From the master himself, Ridley Scott, and it's not an Alien film. Sorry. Alien, in its essence, is a film about a man in the hostile space. The indifferent universe, where you cannot breathe, and the most perfect organism, as Ash put it in the original Alien, is the parasitic killer that only feeds and reproduces. That's the essence of Alien. And as far as I understand, Ridley Scott doesn't give a shit about this concept anymore. I could, tolerate this in Prometheus because it was sort of a spin-off film. But if you name the film Alien, do some alien stuff, I do not want to spoil the movie for anyone who hasn't seen it. But I didn't see any alien in this film. Not the creature itself. The creature was present, along with a bunch of hybrids that looked like, they ran off of, Silent Hill game or something like that. But the idea itself, Ridley Scott is, I think, very much focused on the concept of creation right now. It showed in Prometheus, and he further expands it in this film. If he called it Prometheus Covenant, that'll be fine. and I'd probably enjoy this film a lot more. But as of now, it says alien on the tin, but there's no alien inside. People have done different things to the concept, to the creature itself, and I can probably respect any take on that, apart from the creator himself butchering his own creation. Especially considering the fact that, I'm gonna butcher his name, Neil Blomkamp, I think, is the name of the guy who filmed District 9. He was going to film his take on the alien, but the idea was scrapped when they managed to convince Ridley Scott to do the film. And judging by the concept art, Blomkamp, his version was much more true to the original alien concept than this film. People are complaining about the plot holes, the lack of character development, the unrelatable characters that you don't give a shit about. You can probably tolerate all that if the fundamental, feel of the film remains true to its source, and it doesn't. So it's not Alien. It's the creation of species by Ridley Scott. Maybe an interesting concept, by why call it Alien? Saddened me and depressed me a great deal. I can only hope that he doesn't butcher Blade Runner. He didn't butcher Blade Runner, the forthcoming film, because he's only the producer, he's not the director. Hopefully that'll help. So if anyone saw hashtag Save Scott from Scott, yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, he doesn't have to prove anything, he's an established, very well-loved film director, so he can probably do whatever he wants. He'll make a sequel of this film, but I will be very, very reluctant to go see it to the theater. Crying out loud! At one point in the film, people in the audience were laughing. Fuck! You should never laugh during the Alien film. It should be physically impossible. They were not laughing because they were a bunch of idiots. They were just genuinely laughing at the idea because they were almost recycling the scene from the original Alien. And it really looked laughable. So, no decent spaceship scenes, no decent, space or alien worlds, no nothing. Beautiful but stock New Zealand footage, generic sci-fi ship, characters you don't give a shit about, alien hybrids I do not give a shit about. creationist, plot line, I may give a shit about that if it was a separate film, like Prometheus was. Total butchering of any lore that exists in the Alien franchise. And the quick deploying aliens that take, I don't know, 15-20 minutes to develop, from the egg that the facehugger lands to the chest burster. We first saw this shit in Alien vs Predator, but there it was just a spin-off, and everyone just ignored that pretty much. But here it really jumps at you. I know that my voice is really, it doesn't mean anything, but I just wanted to put it out there. I'm not a guardian of the franchise. I'm not obsessed with Alien as a film franchise. I just want to see quality cinema from a well-respected director. By the looks of it, Ridley Scott wanted to make a separate science fiction series, but the studio didn't let him, so he just basically hammered it into the Alien sort of lore. Very sad to see that. Very sad and depressing indeed. Anyway, I'm going in circles, so I'll sign off. If you want to see this film, go see this film. If you have different opinions, put them in the comments below. I'm probably gonna see this film another time because a dear friend of mine wants to see that. I'll accompany her. But as of now, Alien Covenant. I hate this film. Have a great weekend. See you. And goodbye, people.